Welcome to Go with Good Stuff. My name's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
This is Sprocket.
And this is Tassie. Come and join us on our adventures.
But don't forget to like
and subscribe
and hit the notification bell.
We saw people standing and staring over in this direction. We didn't know what they were looking at. There's some bird feeders with lots of birds on it. So we've arrived at Knightshayes. So we're here, we can have a look round. There's parking which you pay for, but if you're National Trust you don't pay for the parking, you just get a ticket. Drop. Sprocket won't drop the branch. Drop. Well, we're going without you. Bye. Bye. Good girl. Cafe. Oh look, we could tie the dogs up and just leave them. Right, so we know now it's not, what do I call it?
Knightshayes.
Knightshayes. It's not Knightshayes, it's Knightshayes. Hayes meaning patch of land. So it's a good job I asked, really. At this time of year, many motorhomers are heading south. A lot are going down to France and to Spain. As fellow YouTubers and Adamo owners, Dave and Sue, heading off to Spain as we speak. Well, we've gone south. And if you followed our videos before, you know we prefer to stop at a National Trust rather than the service station, as it's much safer and the dogs get a good walk. And at this time of year, it's very quiet. We're just coming up to the house, and at this time of the year they are allowed in the gardens behind the house. I went and had a quick look online about the history of the place. Apparently it's got good gargoyles, so we'll have a look out for those, see if we can see any of those. But this is the house. The house is actually shut at the moment in winter. It's a nice tree. Do you see any gargoyles? It's meant to be famous for gargoyles. Oh, there's some there, look.
Let's choose from.
Spotted the topiary. Let's just have a look. So at the time of recording, it's early January. Last weekend most of Britain was hit with a lot of snow. In fact, where we live was forecast to be 40 centimetres of snow. We actually got 4 millimetres of snow, so it didn't really affect us, but a lot of people did get affected. And then the flooding that followed did affect a lot of people, and still is. She's just seen a squirrel. So the forecast that we have seen was for nice clear days today and tomorrow, but on the radio the forecast down here said snow, so we're not quite sure what to expect. We would normally wait and see what the forecast is like before we book at this time of year, but we got a free night at one of the caravan club sites, so we had to book back in December to have that. So it was book it and just hope. Just on the other side of the tree. Oh, it's off. We walked the other side of that. It's a nice view. Very nice. See the bell up there?
Oh yeah.
We finished our stop here at Knightshayes National Trust, but it's Knightshayes Court, isn't it? Very nice. All the stuff lovely, and I fancied some flapjack from the cafe, but it had bits in. What was it, pecan?
You can't eat nuts.
And nuts and stuff, which I'm not allowed. But there was a lady sitting on the table who had bought her own flapjack without anything in, and kept giving me hers. So even when I finished and we were about to go, she came home and said, "Come on, have some more." So we're making our way back now to the motorhome and then off to Totnes.
Service point, S3.
Oh,
Here.
Oh, have they got water on every pitch? Or not? I think they've got water.
Serviced. They're all serviced.
So we've arrived at Quay, which is a club site for the Motorhome and Caravan Club. It's had millions of pounds spent on it, only reopened in October. Come on.
Keyboard.
So they come, Rachel's been this way. This good girl. Come on. I think that's an electric car charging place. Another service point. I think my only comment would be in the toilet block. There are only 2 showers and 2 toilets, but then it's only a small site anyway. But it was lovely and warm. Here's the motorhome service point. Yeah, so every pitch is serviced, so we can plug the water in. I perhaps shouldn't have left the water filler out last night because it froze, but this is our old one anyway, so it's not too bad. But every pitch has got its own tap. Dirty water goes down there. The electric, and the electric is metered, so you go online, you follow the instructions. Basically they give you on a piece of paper, which is quite simple. As long as you've got a smartphone or some way of getting online, I think you can do it before. You make a quick account, you load it up with the money. I put £10 on, and then you can keep track of how much electricity you're using. At the end of it there is a button to refund yourself, so when you go, if there's any money left, you press the button and the money goes back into your account, so there's no worries with that bit. And if you go out for the day, you just unplug the electric and that will stop it, so no one else can use your electric, and then you just go back on the app when you get back in. We're not going to go out today, we're possibly going out tomorrow, so we'll see how that works, and I'll see if I can film parts of the app. So I say put £10 on. We've had the heating on all night because it was very cold last night, and it's due to be cold again tonight, and we're talking about freezing, so we just left it on low, and I think we've used about £5 worth. Normally we wouldn't use the heating, but it was quite exceptional last night. And of course I'm charging 1 or 2 devices as well, and we've got the fridge. Yeah, we're not using an air fryer or anything like that, so we're cooking on gas at the moment and planning to eat out, so we'll see. Okay, so what a beautiful site, Steamer Quay. If you can see that. Okay, you get your dashboard, and I've got £3.58 left, so I'm going to have to put some more on it. And there's my transactions. And at the end, anything you haven't used, you can just press the refund button. As I said, a very cold night last night, so we've had the heating on continuously. So yeah, we've used more than £5, but I think that's fair enough. Otherwise I'd use my gas, it's still going to cost, but it's nice to be toasty rather than cold. We've crossed over from the bridge, and this is 4th Street. Apparently up here somewhere is the Brutus stone in the pavement. Why did we pass that? It's another bakery. So far we've passed several cafes, dog-friendly cafes, and several bakers, all within a few minutes of the campsite, so that's really nice. Still not found the Brutus stone. I think it's got to be up here somewhere. Alright, we found the Brutus stone. There's a saying that goes with the Brutus stone, something like, no, it's something like, here I land, here I rest, here I found Totnes. Oh. Or, here I land, here I rest, I'm going to found Totnes, or something like that. I'll have to look it up. I've got it. It smells a bit like someone's... Go on.
Well, I'm not going up there. Got the tacky road.
We might come down that way.
Pardon?
We're walking up towards the castle.
Pardon?
I wonder what a beer library is. Shame on wine and whiskey. It looks like the pavement sort of disappears at this point. I'm going to try and find the castle now.
It's called the Devon
Well,
Centre.
Yeah, we found the castle. I'm not quite sure how we get to it. I know the castle is closed today, but we're just going to see how close we can get and look at it from the outside, because we just see a glimpse of it. I think this is the closest we're going to get. We can just see the top of it. Some English heritage, but it's closed today. So there's a market here every Friday and Saturday at the back of the Civic Hall. Go. Oh yes, this is it. Look. I presume that's it. If it is, it's not that well signposted, is it? No. Slow down. While I'm here, I might just show you the dent. This is our wall wound from Storm Dara, which was done at home, where my gate fell onto Gustav. Got a couple of scratches as well. So that's going to take about 300 quid to get rid of that. But as otherwise, Gustav's in good nick. We think it's worth having done. So hopefully this time next week I'll be able to show you a new Gustav bonnet. So it's like an island in the middle, which Rachel nearly went down onto the island.
It's nice.
Well, it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? But the campsite's the other side of those dinghies that are standing up. So we've come to try out the Steam Packet Inn. If you haven't got dogs, I believe you can go in the restaurant, which has nice views over the river. But as we've got dogs, we're going to go in the bar. But it's right next to the river here. And that's the cafe, and there's the toilet block over there from the campsite. You do need to make a booking because I believe it's quite popular. The lady asked where we wanted to sit in the bar with the dogs, so we've chosen to go by the fire. Steam Packet Inn.
Yeah, just about. We shouldn't be popping into exit today. Some old taxi cabs used to be west, used to
Behave yourself.
It's sleep.